Good evening. If you will, please stand for the presentation of the colors. For the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Chris Marshall. I'm the operations director here at MIMS, and it's a great turnout tonight. I think this is the largest crowd we've had at any paramedic graduation, which says a lot about the support that these students have outside of MIMS. We are honored to have them here and celebrate their 9-month journey to the next step in their career to become a paramedic in EMS. And we're just glad you're here. Thank you.
Appreciate you being here tonight. My name is Greg. I work at MIMS. They all know what that means. I want to say thank you for coming out tonight, all the families. I want to recognize a couple of folks this evening. Dr. Myers this evening. You'll see her on stage. She represents the college. She'll talk to us here in just a little bit. We're very pleased to have our own Christy Cressy with us this evening. She's the EMS chief of the state of Arkansas. She is a homegrown one of us who went on to do great things, and we're glad to have her with us. Her husband actually is one of the instructors in the program. And then we have something very special tonight that I'll just kind of mention to you that we'll do something bigger about later. But this tonight is an ending not only for this class, but it's an ending too, as this will be the last class under Janelle Johnson, who will be retiring this year. We're in the process now of interviewing for her replacement, and we did not want this night to go by without stopping to acknowledge the work that Janelle has done for the last several years, a long time in this program. And so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, again, there'll be another service or a ceremony around that later, but I wanted to acknowledge that this evening. My remarks are pretty brief. I realize that on graduation nights that anything I have to say will just be nothing that you'll probably hear at all. It's like get this over with and feed us some food in a second. I'll tell you how much I appreciate this class and how much I've enjoyed spending our lunches together from time to time. There's a saying that says everybody arrives somewhere, some do it on purpose. I don't know what brought you here, but I'm so glad that you finally made it here. We said that MIMS started out, and there's two primary focuses of MIMS from our very beginning in 1984. And the first one was to change medicine, EMS, to make sure that you had the very best possible emergency medicine given to you. That's something that we're constantly pursuing, and I don't know that we'll ever finally get there. That's a focus of ours. And the second thing that MIMS was founded on is we wanted to train and take care of medics in the very best way possible. When MIMS began, medics were very mistreated and very disrespected. And that's something we work and strive very hard to, is to find a way to make sure that you guys are the very best cared for and trained. And I'll tell you right now, tonight, I believe that the group that you're looking at this evening are the highest trained paramedics right now, not only in the state of Arkansas, but I believe the nation. And I think we can back that up with a lot of statistics, and I think you'll see that here in just a little bit. I'm very honored to have the privilege to be able to work alongside you. I'll tell you two things before I step off this tonight. One time, Nobel Prize winner Albert Schweitzer said this. He said, I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I do know, the only one among you who will be really happy are those of you who have fought and found a way to serve. The first thing I remind you is we don't save lives, we serve people. And the second thing I'll remind you that I wish somebody had told me more from the very beginning, and that is you must take care of yourself and you must take care of your home. This job will take something out of you sometimes, but I tell you something, it'll give a lot back too as long as you manage those two things. Take care of yourself and take care of these people who love you and support you. I always close with the same poem every time, and I'll do that before I step off the stage. My most favorite poem in the world, because I think it fits who we are. Because when people call us a hero, we know better than that. But I think this definition fits you. A true hero gets out of bed every morning. They go about their daily task, unnoticed, unassuming, and unsung. A true hero takes on responsibility. They give out credit. They always look for a way to solve the problem. A true hero speaks kindly, acts fairly, endures patiently, enjoys easily, and facing every day with a simple strength. A true hero persists in things that matter. Love you guys. Congratulations.
I'm Cindy Meyer. I'm from South Arkansas Community College. I'll only take a minute. Thank you for partnering with us as we partner with you. We are always excited, way down in El Dorado, to be a part of something else, to be a part of something bigger, and you give us that opportunity. So thank you for that. Thank you for choosing this as your career and for doing all of this educational component. You have degrees, you have certificates. There's just so much that this will give you as you move forward. So we couldn't do what we do without all of you in this room, right? You wouldn't be successful. Everyone else wouldn't be successful unless everybody came together. So again, thank you for being students with us as well, and all the best to you as you move forward. And of course, I'm going to encourage you to keep going in your education, however you choose to do that. You have an entire lifetime to do that. So far, I've been to college 5 times and have 5 degrees. I think I'm done, but you never know. So if you enjoy education, keep going in whatever route you want to. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brandon Hooper. I work in the training department here at MIMS. I am honored and humbled to stand in front of you tonight. MIMS is my home. From EMT school to paramedic school. It gave me direction in life, career, something to focus on and strive towards. The foundation that MIMS is built upon, this thing that we call MIMS, exists on top of a bed of trust and respect. In the training department, our foundation, what we exist on, is trust and respect, and we add accountability and responsibility. We are honor and duty bound to be accountable
hold ourselves and others accountable, those around us, when we miss the mark. And we must have the responsibility, no matter how long we stay here, to continue our journey of improvement. There's always something to do. You've got to get better for next time. Speaking of next time, over the last handful of months, we've had the privilege to teach U12 countless things. But what we were actually preparing you for is an impossible task. Now, when I say impossible, I don't mean that you can't do it. What I mean by an impossible task is that the job is never done. It's never finished, no matter how many calls you run, no matter how many sick hearts you heal, no matter how many broken bones you fix. There's another one waiting. The job is never complete. It's impossible to finish. But those of you who raise your hand to volunteer, step forward and say, I'll do it. Those are the people we call medics. And I am so proud of each and every one of you for how far you've come, the work you did, what you've accomplished. And I'm excited for what's ahead of you. I wish I could do it again for the first time. I'm a little jealous, I gotta be honest. We learned so much about the body, the ins and outs, how things work, what happens when things don't work. But I need you to remember more than anything else I've taught you that the medicine is just a tool. It's a piece of equipment that we bring with us. We as medics, we exist in a unique place. We live at the intersection of science and humanity in a way that nobody else in the world gets to. We see and are a part of things nobody else gets to claim. But you have to remember that one without the other is useless. It takes both. It takes the science, it takes the know-how, but there's a human element to the job that we do. There's an intangible element that is nearly impossible to fully describe. You got to see it for yourself. That's coming up. You're about to start an incredible journey. It's coming up soon. For some of you, tomorrow. No pressure. I hope what I need from and want for all of you is to keep your mind sharp, your attitude soft, and never forget the reason we do this. We don't do this for us. We do it for them. Congratulations. At this time, I would ask Kristen Hickey to come up to the stage. She'll be speaking on behalf of her class. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen, and I would like to welcome you all again to the graduation of Paramedic Class 21. I would like to thank all of our family, friends, and coworkers for coming to show their support today. No one in this class could have made it to this point without all of your support. It has been a very long 9 months that has been filled with stress, laughter, tears, both from joy and equally from frustration. There have been many sleepless nights and a few new gray hairs on at least my part. But most importantly, in the end, we succeeded. We have all worked very hard to get to this day, and I just want to say to my fellow classmates that I am so very proud of each and every one of you. You have all displayed determination, perseverance, and a desire to learn. During our time together, we have made new friendships, strengthened existing ones. This course is hard, it's demanding, It's incredibly fast-paced. Without the support of one another, success in this course would not be possible. There have been days throughout our time together where each of us have needed help, whether it was helping study for a certain topic or whether it was helping stay motivated. Each of you have stepped up for your fellow classmates and have been that sounding board, that tutor, or just that someone to lean on when you need it. In the next couple of days, we will go our separate ways as we begin our journey to become fully grown paramedics. Just remember to stay calm. We have been trained by the best. We know our stuff, and we've got this. Over the last few weeks, I have been given some advice from very seasoned paramedics that I would like to pass on to y'all before we leave today. 1, continue to learn. EMS is a constantly changing and improving the way we provide patient care. I know all the knowledge that we have is still fresh in our minds, but we have all heard the saying, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Stay up to date on the current literature, keep practicing your skills, and continue to expand your wealth of knowledge. 2, don't be afraid to call an adult. If you are on a scene and you need an extra set of hands, don't be too proud or ashamed to call for another unit or to call for Sierra. I have no doubt that each of you can handle any scene thrown at you. However, sometimes an extra set of hands or just a brain can help you get through any problem that you might face. There's no shame in this, especially as new medics. Number 3, remember that at the end of the day, we are treating someone's family. Don't let the unruly patient who cussed you up one way and down the other on your previous call affect your care for the patients in front of you. Each one of our patients deserves our empathy, compassion, and the best patient care that we can give to them. Regardless of what they called for, treat the patient in front of you the way you would want your coworkers to treat your family. And most importantly, as Greg said, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental well-being. Have that person that you can talk to about the calls that are bothering you. Have a life outside of work. Take time for yourself, decompress, relax. Whatever way you do this, make sure you do it. You won't be able to care for your patients if you don't care for yourself first. With all of this being said, I want to congratulate each and every one of your successes. I also want to wish you all good luck as we embark on our new journeys as paramedics. It was an honor to go through this class with you guys. I'll see you on the streets.
Hello, everybody. I'm James Stumbaugh. I'm one of the instructors here in the training department. And now we're going to present the graduates with their degrees and certificates. So if we can get them to go ahead and line up over here. Graduating with highest honors, Zoe Allison. Graduating with honors, Macy Bratton. Graduating with an associate's degree, Kaylee Kopic. Graduating with highest honors, Bacardi Ebsolo. Graduating with an associate's degree, magna cum laude, and with high honors, Kristen Hickey. Graduating with an associate's degree, cum laude, with honors, Natalie Hodges. Graduating with an associate's degree, magna cum laude, with high honors, Sawyer Jennings. Graduating with an associate's degree, cum laude, with honors, Arnold Kabadi. Lainey Page. Graduating with an associate's degree, Nicholas Simpson. Graduating with an associate's degree, Halo Skinner. Carla Wheeler. Congratulations to all the graduates. So now it is my privilege to introduce you guys to this year's class valedictorian. So this, of course, is going to be the student who has achieved the highest grade point average over the course of the program. Now, this year, it was a very close race. I think less than 1/5 of a percentage point separated the top two. But this student who is going to be the recipient of this award has gone truly above and beyond academically and dedicated themselves to being a very knowledgeable young paramedic. So without any further ado, it's my honor to present this year's valedictorian award to Mr. Sawyer Jennings. Good job, Sawyer.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here. We have a few certificates we present to the students every year for their skills that we track throughout the program. The first one is the Open Up and Say Ah Award, and we award this one for innovations. And this student, I think this may be the largest number I've ever seen. But we'll present this to Kristen Hickey. She had 29, by the way. The second one we call the Kangaroo Award. It's a little fish that sucks blood. We won't get into that, but and it's this. We give this one for the most IVs and blood draws. It's the largest number we've ever seen. 251. Yeah, it's a lot of needles. Because that doesn't include the misses. We're giving this one to Natalie Hodges. Thank you.
All right. Gracious and loving God, we ask now for your almighty hand to be upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate this grand milestone. Keep our paramedics safe in every situation. Give your angels charge concerning them to guard them in all their ways. Show yourself strong on their behalf and be their refuge and fortress in times of danger. Let your faithfulness be their shield and rampart. Please guard their hearts and minds. Restore their mental and emotional resources when they have been depleted. And let them not become weary in their good work. In Jesus' name, amen. Para 21, Godspeed.
Once again, we want to thank you for coming out and being a part of this night. And as I said, all those you heard all of the accolades. I think they are definitely one of the most honored praise groups in the community. We've got the food prepared for you just down the hall. You can go down and very in the hall and make a right and sit back in there and let the table set up.